people, thank you for joining in another video. Today's look that I'm going to do is another advanced makeup look. It's actually a look that I did create like a year ago, and I wanted to give it a try with some other techniques and some of the stuff that I learned within last year, because my goal is, no matter if I'm 5 or 20 or 30 years in this industry, every look that I'm creating, it has to be, well, I'm trying to make it to look better than the last one. So hopefully this one will turn out way better than the last one and the more precise. Anyways, before I continue, I already have my eyebrows and my base is on, and for my base I use these products: Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Y315 together with Plouise Zero Shade Base actually. But the funny thing is, once I mixed these two together, because usually I would mix just Plouise's bases, and my base turned out kind of green, so I added more. I don't know what happened. It's probably because they have different texture, so I added more of this foundation. But my point is, since I'm doing the technique that I'm doing today with Multichrome, I did want to use much lighter base. I still need to have a base when it comes to no matter eyeshadows, multichromes, whatever. Also, today's contact lenses are from a brand called DTLI. These one are in Polar Lights Blue. I already made the Polar Light series with this company. If you want to check that video, I put the link here or here, I don't know, so you can check that video as well. And if you do want to learn how to properly use multichromes, you do want to watch this video. So let's jump right into it. Before I continue, just make sure that there is no creasing. Okay. So first I'm going to use shades of blue, and I do want to start with not too deep of a color, so I'm using from NYX Ultimate Brights this color right here. Right now I'm focusing somewhere in the middle of my crease. Not going too high, not going too low, but just to fill in this area right here. Right away I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just work around the edges. This is a good technique. So with one brush, when it's filled with the color, you are applying color, and then with a soft with a blending brush, you just make your edges soft, and transition will look softer. Reapplying this color again. So this will be makeup with a double crease, and I do want to make sure that I do leave enough space, so I will cut the crease way high, so just having that in mind. Before anything, I do want to place this lighter blue shades, but when talking about light colors, I do want to go with a white first, and that is going to be this white color from Illamasqua Artistry palette. I do use this palette a lot. It has a few essential colors that are just my go-to when I think of my white color. This is the one that I use. In general, Illamasqua has some really high quality eyeshadows. I'm going to use flat brush, and just to set this inner part, I will just put a little bit in the front part of my eyebrow. By the way, this is off the topic, but does anyone of you, is somebody wearing braces? Well, honestly, I can't wait to take off mine. I've been wearing them for 6 months now. A little bit over 6 months, and my plan is to wear them 1 year, so I'm gonna definitely take them off before my wedding next year, but can't wait. So let me know, what is your experience, and like in general, what do you think about it if you already have some experience and try it. Now the next color that I'm using is from Kryolan. This one is called Light Blue. Small pointy brush, and this one goes between white and last blue color that I've tried. Now once I apply this on all the area in between white and blue shade, I'm going to smudge this, not smudge, but to blend this blue shade towards white. Now just take my time to blend everything. If I do need, I'm gonna take either cotton or paper to remove any product that I have on my brush. Just softly going from one side to the other until I'm satisfied with the blending. I know that it looks really bright and light at the moment, but soon we'll add some more dimension. Now I want to go with some greens, and I'm thinking which one to use. Now I'm gonna be using, but I want to take a smaller brush for this. I'm gonna be using this color right here from NYX Brights palette. I'm going to work with first third of this part of the eye. But this green needs to be way more lighter on the edges, so I'm going to use again matte white eyeshadow on the edges, just to kind of lighten this color and make a better transition. Now from the NYX Midnight Chaos palette, I will be using this gorgeous blue shade right here. And I do want to start a little bit lower just in case I need to leave extra space later to add some color. And now it is time to blend. Now I did put some extra product on my brush again, and like I said, trying to blend this as much as I can. And really guys, whenever we are talking about blend, specifically when working with bright colors, take your time. Take your time to make a seamless transition. So the color that we used is now blended all the way, and now it lost its opacity. So see right now when I'm reapplying this color again, how it is much more stronger, has stronger pigment, but because I blended so much, we need to get that pigment back. And I just remember whenever I would work with my students, it was a big deal to not be afraid, no matter which color are you using, to really apply that color, not going just a little bit, take a little bit of color and smudge it across your lid. The problem is when you use another color on top of that, you will get stains because the first color doesn't have a proper foundation for you to be able to layer next color on top of it, and then you got a weird mixture. So whichever color you're using, just make sure 100% to apply the color and then go and blend it, and then on top of it you use another color. And so we are with the final look, and I really hope you find this multi-chrome technique really easy, because what I did was just on a clear skin on top of the NYX glitter primer with what is really important with a flat brush, I just press the multichrome and it stuck beautifully, so it stays in place. And when it comes to that type of products, the less is the better, in the sense that if you layer too much of a base or some other products, then the problem is having too much liquids underneath and then setting something is just not gonna work, because in general products that are meant to be settled, they are working the best actually by themselves. But so you do want to cut off as much as the liquids underneath as you can. So this is actually really easy technique when it comes to multichrome. When it comes to everything else, when it comes to this double crease, yeah, it is time consuming, takes a lot of time, but with time and precision and good products and the brushes, you will get there. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will link everything down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. But before that, make sure to watch this video before you go. I will see you in my next one. Bye!